Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity the Rock Reactor back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know what country you tapping in from. Let me know what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. And so we proceed with the BAND-MAID members documentary. We got Tunu Kanami. She's the guitarist of BAND-MAID. She's also one of the main songwriters of the group. Now, guys, I'm doing it. I'm playing it by ear on this one. As far as the chronological order, as I stated before, I read the comments. Most people agreed. I don't think I seen anybody that didn't say Kanami was supposed to be next. So like I said, because then I'm going to get criticism saying, no, you should have done it like this. You should have done it like that. But hey, this is my reaction. And I'm going by what my viewers are telling me to do. Okay, so without further ado, man, by the way, before we proceed, like I always forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, support my channel, share this video with your people. If you like this video, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. Without further ado, BAND-MAID documentary, Kanami.
Welcome to Kanagawa Prefecture in the Tokyo area, a mixture of heavily urbanized areas, farmlands, and mountains, punctuated by the tourist destinations of Kamakura, Enoshima, and Hakone. Its capital, Yokohama, is the second biggest city in Japan and a port city, well known all over the world. Kanami was born in this prefecture near Yokohama on September 28th. Being the youngest child of her family with an older brother and sister. As both of her siblings were already learning piano, Kanami's mother asked her to learn piano as well, but she also liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun. Her parents wanted Kanami to try various activities like ballet, calligraphy, and English, to name a few. Over the years, Kanami continued to learn piano as she has a natural talent for it and really loves playing. A passion that she shared multiple times on social media. Kanami confessed that from her childhood to her junior high school years, she only listened to classical music and was very influenced by Chopin. Kanami plays piano for the introduction of the song Start Over. She also performed the introduction of Daydreaming on piano live multiple times. In her interviews, Kanami describes herself as tenin in Japanese, which is translated as natural funny man. Tenin literally means nature or natural. The word has been shortened from tenin bokeh. In Japan, there is a traditional comedy act known as manzai, where the humor comes from the interaction between a straight man and a funny man, not unlike the double-act comedy in the West with Laurel and Hardy, for example, or Abbott and Costello. The funny man being the comic character as opposed to the straight man in this comedy duo.
メンバークイズ出題してくれるのは誰だっぽ？あいよみんちょどうぞじゃあみんちょクイズ教えてっぽはい
私の野望についてです。一つがさいちゃんと結婚すること、そしてもう一つは何でしょうか。
待って、さらっと野望がね、さいちゃんと結婚することってさらっと言ったっぽね。
さて、
さあ、ミンチョのマイブームは何ですかっぽ？
はい、ミンチョのマイブームは、ミサしか見れないインスタのアカウントをやってるんですけど、自分がミサ限定なの。ミサしか見れないからフォロワーもミサしかいない。
なんで？
でそれでご飯を作ったら、そこに載せて、で偉いって書いたりしたらミサが偉いねってコメント。
どうしてインスタで作ったっぽ？
こうやってね、ご飯作ったの並んでくじゃん。でそれでちゃんと手料理を作るっていうモチベーションを上げるためにやっております。素敵なマイブームだね。ありがとう。
なんでミサ一人なんだっぽ？ミサが先生なの？
ミサはね、偉いねって褒めてくれる。
くれるからミサは偉い。
あ、なるほどね。
絶対ミサちゃんだったらいいねってしてくれるからってこと？はいはい。でそれをさいちゃんには見せないですか？
見てくれる？
じゃあミサちゃんこれからも頑張ってください。
全員いいねしてるから。
全員いいね。
ありがとう。
In Kanami's case, her funny talk is not deliberate, but natural. It's like that friend you have who is smart, but naturally strange in a funny way, if that makes sense.
ありがとうございました。
面接じゃないんですよ。本当に。
Saiki and Miku talked about Kanami during an episode of the radio show BAND-MAID Nippon.
まずはじゃあギターのかなみちゃん。
はい。
かなみちゃんもねちょっととても不思議な感じなんですよ。なんだろう、小バトが多分一番バンドメイドでやばいって
思われて
るんですけど、かなみちゃんもなかなか。
It looks like this is good. Gonna be the weird one of the group so far. The weird one, but talented. You always have people like that. That they're weird, but they're very, very, very talented.
だと小バト思うぽ。
それは同感です。
ね、同感でしょぽ。
なんかね、かなみちゃんはあれなんだよね。二面性があるっていう
そうだぽね。
言い方していいの？
なんか普段は本当にふわふわしてて、すごくなんだろう、ほんわかしたね、お嬢様みたいな、
お姫様みたい。
あ、そうだっぽね。
おとぎの国のお姫様みたいな。
眠ってそう。
あ、そう、眠り姫っぽい。なんかおしとやかなお姫様って感じなんですけど、
なんか小鳥たちとかと遊んでそうなイメージだぽ。森の中で。
There was also a moment during the US tour in 2022 where Kanami introduced herself for the second time when the crowd was calling her name. In senior high school, Kanami joined a popular music club as a keyboardist, but started to learn guitar a few months later after watching a senior classmate play. Kanami wanted to play guitar to look cool in the eyes of the other girls. And it worked.
ギターを弾いてるかなみ先輩ってかっこいいよねって言ってもらえるようになって、それが気持ちよくてずっとギターを弾いてました。
This is the beginning of Kanami's journey as a guitarist. She started to learn the basics by herself without any knowledge or even a band to practice with. At one point, a third-year senior who taught her guitar asked Kanami to join his band composed of classmates. The members gave Kanami songs to learn from bands like Kiss, Metallica, and Deep Purple. But the first song she had to learn was However by Glay.
I've been hearing a lot about Deep Purple, guys. I wanted to say this. I've been hearing a lot about Deep Purple. I never heard of that band before. I have it on my playlist. I've been meaning to react to it for a while, but that's coming soon. I keep hearing it comes up everywhere. Deep Purple comes up everywhere. The comments, I watch something and the band Deep Purple just comes up. But anyway, let's continue watching.
As she was covering more and more songs from Western hard rock bands, Kanami had so much fun that she decided to create her own one-person band, filling all the roles herself. Kanami was not really into the idea of joining as a band, as it's difficult to find one where all the members have the same level of motivation and the same ambitions. This is why Kanami started to learn programming and write her own songs so she wouldn't have to rely on a band. Kanami wanted to enroll in a university of music, but she finally followed her parents' wishes and went to...
You know what I was going to say, guys? It's crazy how... That's why they say that it was written, that it's written. Your destiny is already written. Your destiny is already set up, because it's crazy how she's been playing the piano throughout her childhood, all her life up until that point, and she had a natural talent for it. Then all of a sudden in high school, just to look cool, and when people would say, well, she looks cool doing it, she just decided to do it, and then that's it. She's stuck with that. And she put the piano to the side. It's crazy how destiny is there for you.
To a regular university, where she studied economics and management to learn how to promote herself as a professional musician. Even though she was still a student, Kanami worked hard to polish her skills and find her way through the music industry. She built a soundproof room and took singing lessons, even though she didn't really like to sing. Kanami also posted a lot of covers on YouTube and Nico Nico.
See, she wasn't too thrilled about a band, an actual band. So she learned programming to try to make her own one-man band, and then she writes songs, but she didn't really like singing. So it's crazy. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's crazy how destiny manifests itself, where you can't avoid it. What's gonna be, it's gonna be.
Until one day, someone finally contacted her. Kanami's hard work paid off as she was contacted to join a female rock band.
Mincho を最初に見つけて、ね、で見つけてもらって声かけてもらって、どこで見つけるの？ネットで動画をやっぱ弾いてみたみたいな上げてて、そこからで私がもともとはシンガーソングライターを弾き語りでこう歌いますみたいなやってたんですけど、バンドじゃなくて。
She met with the management who explained the concept and played songs made for the band. For the maid outfits, Kanami had already performed in one during a school culture festival, so it was not a problem for her as she really liked the concept. As for the songs, she found that they were cool, so she immediately said yes. Plus, she always wanted to be a lead guitarist and work with a female lead singer without having to sing. From this moment, Kanami was the first member to join BAND-MAID.
Every time I listen to these documentaries and I hear them play, they have like the hardest songs picked out, man.
At the beginning, the songs performed...
Let me rewind that a little bit, guys. They have like the hardest songs, yo.
So it was not a problem for her as she really liked the concept. As for the songs, she found that they were cool, so she immediately said yes. Plus, she always wanted to be a lead guitarist and work with a female lead singer without having to sing. From this moment, Kanami was the first member to join BAND-MAID. At the beginning, the songs performed by...
If I heard that before, I don't remember it, guys. Please let me know the name of that song, because I'm going to put it on my list if I haven't reacted to it. I don't remember hearing it. It could have been the one that I did before this last one. It was a real hard song like that, and I loved it.
...by BAND-MAID were sent by external songwriters and selected by the members. After listening to the A-side of BAND-MAID's first single called Ai to Jonetsu no Matadoru, we can imagine that Kanami mentioned her love for Santana, a famous Mexican guitarist, singer, and songwriter. She found Santana thanks to her father's vinyl collection, as he listened mostly to rock from the 70s and the 80s. Kanami was still a novice in songwriting, but she continued to submit her songs anyway. Although it was really hard for her to keep writing all those songs that were never approved. Thankfully, Kanami had the support of Saiki, who encouraged her to continue to write more and more. While performing the songs provided by the songwriters, Kanami kept on learning and improving until her determination was finally rewarded when, 2 years after their formation, the first ever song written and arranged by BAND-MAID was released.
I wanted to stop it right there, guys. I'm sorry I stopped in the middle of a great song. I love this, by the way. I love this song. They went hard here. It's crazy how they support each other. They're each other's backbones. They're each other's support. Like, she wanted to stop writing. She was getting, all the songs were getting disapproved. And Saiki encouraged her, keep writing, keep it going, keep it moving, don't give up, just keep going, just keep going. And it all paid off.
Kanami is the kind of person who has to compose all the time. She loves to create new songs and takes requests from the other members when they have an idea. It's even easier for Kanami this way, as she doesn't have to start from scratch. When she does, Kanami uses a riff or a melody, writes around it, and sends each part to each member, starting with Misa. There are not a lot of directions for Misa to follow except when Kanami wants her to slap or stand out during a specific part of the song. Misa, being a very fast worker, gets her response to Kanami quickly, which means then Kanami can start programming the drums for Akane. At first, Kanami received a lot of feedback from Akane about the drums being impossible, or requiring 5 arms, but with time, she improved her programming and wrote difficult but playable drums with the help of Akane. Let's take Black Hole, for example.
でもあそこは最初もっと難しかったんです。これは無理って言われて代わりに出してもらった別パターンを採用してます。辛口とか地獄とか名付けられたパターンも送ってもらったんですけど、確か地獄っていうパターンになったんだと思います。
Kanami wanted Black Hole to be the fastest song possible, but also chaotic, which makes it even harder for Akane. With Akane's drums locked in, Kanami can add the guitars and work with Saiki on the lead vocals. The first demo of a song is actually recorded on a piano by Kanami with her voice as the demo for the vocals, so the song might change completely when Saiki's voice is added.
For those of us who are very, very illiterate to music, to how music, actual music, not just a rap song, because a rap song is very easy. You just you get a beat and you rap over it, and it's not that much that goes into it. But when you write a song like this, you have to have patterns, musical patterns, as I see that they're doing. I'm very dumb when it comes to this, but it's crazy how you listen to a song and you just easily go, this is bullshit. Oh yeah, this is good, and it's hard, but you don't know the hard work that goes behind, sometimes months, years that goes behind just putting a song, a 4 or 5 minute song together. It's crazy.
A part of this process was featured in the BAND-MAID US Tour 2022 documentary, where we can see Kanami presenting her idea for Memorable to Saiki.
La 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 la. La 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 la
For backing vocals, Kanami proposes some of them, Miku and Saiki also propose some others, and finally, their vocal director sometimes gives advice during the recording sessions. The rhythm guitar is something Kanami adds at the end of her writing process. When Miku has to sing, her part is, of course, simplified, but Kanami doesn't think much about this when composing. Talking about Miku, Kanami's way of writing is totally different when she writes a song for Miku, like Sayanakadori. Even though Kanami adopts her writing to Miku's voice, she wants Miku to grow as a singer, so she is always trying to challenge her.
この最後は変えてほしいって小鳩に言われたので、ちょっと成長の意味も込めて変えたら、最初高くて出るかわかんないって言われちゃって、頑張れって。
Dedication on another level. That's all I gotta say to that.
Kanami has had a lot of different guitars over the years. She has used a Flying V, a Les Paul, and Strat-style guitars. Her first collaboration was with a Dictone, when Kanami was officially endorsed by the brand on May 21st, 2016. Kanami even had her own signature model, the Dictone Modern Series 2.8 Signature, in 2 colors, red and green. But there is one brand that we are used to seeing Kanami with for a few years now: Paul Reed Smith Guitars, or PRS. At the beginning of 2017, Kanami switched from a Dictone to PRS, which was not leaving her previous endorser in good terms with BAND-MAID's management, who was accused of forcing Kanami to switch to PRS guitars. For the release of their first major album called Just Bring It, BAND-MAID recorded the music video of Don't You Tell Me, where we can see Kanami playing with a brand new PRS 408 Fire Red Burst, borrowed from a guitarist amongst BAND-MAID staff. One thing for sure, Kanami fell in love with PRS guitars.
もうファーストタッチで上引きやすい。
By the way, guys, I am an idiot when it comes to types of guitars and instruments and stuff like that. Guilty as charged. I don't know anything at all about that. If you guys want to maybe throw in the comments some explanation, I'll read about it. Maybe I'll learn something. But to me, a guitar is just a guitar. I don't know the brands and other. Maybe some people, you got people that know a lot about that. But just so you guys know, I know nothing about that.
手に吸い付くってなって、で、音的にも特徴的なサウンドじゃないですか。私は特徴が欲しかったんですよね、バンドメイドに。ただ PRS ってしっかり弾かないとちゃんと鳴らないギターなので、今でも結構苦戦してるところがあるんですけど、でもこの PRS を使いこなせるようになったら、きっとどのギターでも使いこなせると思ったので PRS にしました。これだとなりました。直感だったと思います。音も弾き心地もこれがいい。でもしっかり弾かないと音が鳴らないみたいな。難しいけど、でもこれっていう感じでした。
Mincho comes from her username from the time she posted videos online, which was Kanamincho. Incho is a suffix to give a cute feel to a name that usually ended with a vowel I. This is how Kanami chose the nickname Kanamincho, then shortened into Mincho. It has been mentioned multiple times by the members that Kanami has a switch when she is playing guitar.
ライブお給仕の時に、ギターを持ってこうお給仕に臨むと、なんだかこう人格が変わるというか、少しオラオラ系になるみたいで、急に変わって、すごいこうやってきます。マジで？このKanamiがギター持ってこうやってやってきますから。
急に小鳩のマイク奪ってちょっと話したりとかする時とかもあって。メンバーたちもすごいびっくりしちゃうみたいな時があります。
身内もびっくりするぐらいなんだ。
でも打ち合わせとか全くなしで、い
つ出てくるかもわからないので、その時はなんかトランス状態みたいな感じっぽくて、私何やってたっていうのがあって、今日はねシンバルをかかと落とししてたみたいな。
This moment can be seen when the camera is on Kanami right after a short pose. Kanami enters in Mincho mode to focus on her music. Sometimes, Mincho becomes out of control, and it looks.
So this is like her alter ego, we would say, Mincho. I was reading something like this. I looked it up on Google, and I read something about Mincho, but I didn't think it, like it was a short name, like a cute nickname. I read that far. But I didn't know about the alter ego type, the alter ego situation.
Looks like this.
Looks more like a psychotic breakdown than an alter ego.
じゃあ最初にサイちゃんに会った時の印象、ミンチョ
記憶あるとこからでいいよ。
記憶あるところから。今記憶ないかもしれないからと。
記憶があるところだとぶっちゃけるとあーちゃんが最初にさいちゃんさいちゃんのことを先にあーちゃんが会ってたから多分かなみは嫌いなタイプの人だと思うって言われてた。
あったね。
結構それ言ってたね最初。
そうだからすごいビクビクしながら会ってあこの人かみたいな。でも話したらあれ普通に話せるってなってどっちだってなって。
Since Kanami met with Saiki, she can't stop showing how much she loves and admires her. It started with the first music video of Don't You Tell Me, where the personality of each member is highlighted for the first time. Since then, she's always showing her support to Saiki during live performances.
私はすごくボーカルの最近のことが大好きなので、はい一緒にアコースティックでこうできて。いいんだよそんなこと言わなくて。
いいでしょ。
主敵？
はい。
主敵です。
え？
主敵です。さいちゃんとっても主敵です。
ありがとう。
It's been something used by the members for years during MCs. Sometimes, those moments are very sweet. And sometimes, it gives us a memorable moment.
Kanami is Japanese hentai.
You know, whenever there's a group and there's love and admiration for each other, the group gets so much stronger, fortifies, because you guys, you admire each other. So it's whenever there's hate within the group, that's it. Future collapse in the making.
Saiki also likes to play this card with Kanami during songs for some funny stage interactions. One thing for sure, with these two on stage, you can expect a lot of emotions coming through their performance as they adore those special moments with just the two of them. Music is...
You know, guys, I can't... Ever since I saw Saiki's documentary, I can't listen to her and watch her sing without thinking of her story. And I value it. I value her singing so much, and I value her performance so much because of knowing that story. The things that she went through to actually get there. And I've said this before. I know I've said this before. But I can't... Every time I look at her, every time I'm going to look at her in the future, forever now, I'm going to think about her story. and I'm gonna value everything that she does and appreciate it.
It's been a part of Kanami's life since her childhood, and even if her passion for the guitar started late, Kanami worked hard to master the instrument, songwriting, and song production. Since that moment, every decision she made helped shape the passionate guitarist that we know today. Always impressive when she's on stage with her ability to convey emotions through her guitar, Kanami has moved a lot of fans over the years. From a try-it-all to a do-it-all, Kanami always had the ambitions to break through the music industry. And by joining BAND-MAID, she was able to improve her play, learn from professional songwriters, and pursue her dream. Thanks to her BAND-MAID support, Kanami continued to write song after song until they were approved by the management. And since 2016, she is the genius who writes BAND-MAID's music. Improving and evolving song after song, exploring new territories, challenging her bandmates and herself by making songs that sound good instead of being just easy to play.
でもとにかく音楽には一生関わっていたいなっていうメンバーたちなんですよ。一人一人が。だからそれこそこれから10年後にどうなっているかは。
I literally don't know what will happen in 10 years from now, and I stopped it, guys, because I wanted to make sure I read the whole thing before they take it away. And I have no idea even what will happen in 5 years, but I would definitely like to stay connected with them through music.
は正直わからないし、5年後だって見当もつかないんですけど、音楽では絶対つながっていたいって思うメンバーたちですね。もうこのバンド、このメンバーが大好きすぎて、このメンバーと離れるのが絶対嫌だって思うんです。この先も少し立ち止まるような時が来るかもしれないですけど、このメンバーたちに囲まれているからこそ自分は続けられているというか、続けることを目的に続けてきたわけじゃなくて、本当に気づいたら続けられていたっていう感じで入れているのは、今のメンバーだからなんだなって思います。
Kanami's path has never been an easy one, but she managed to keep moving forward, destroying every obstacle in her way. Even when she is tired to the point of where she can't barely stand, Kanami will always give everything on stage with the biggest smile. She is a mixture of passion, energy, and joy, who is and always will be full of surprises. Kanami, the genius composer.
You know, guys, I don't know why, but as I was looking at the end, I was thinking that I'm starting to think of this group as the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, where each member is important. It's like Voltron. Without one member, like you can't take away the hand, the arm. You can't take away the leg. Without one piece, it just would not function. I was thinking, I mean, a lot of things was going through my mind, and also the fact that there's strength for each other. And to this day, I remember all the comments when I first reacted to this band. That I said they were Chinese, by the way, and I even put it in the description. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed to say it. I even put it in the description, Chinese something, and somebody wrote in the comment, you may want to change your description. Oh my God, man, guys. Every time I remember that, I laugh because I had to run and change it, and I changed it from Chinese to Asian. And it's great. I'm gonna put it on the end screen. The first reaction that I did to BAND-MAID, and it's crazy because the person that recommended that I do this band, they said Japanese, and I said no, but they told me that they told me, and on the second one, he told me that there was. Oh my God, guys, it was a mess. Anyway, I fucked up big time. Guilty as charged. But it's part of my journey with BAND-MAID. It's been part of my journey with BAND-MAID. Something else this is what I was going to mention initially, is that a lot of people kept saying, this is the greatest band of all time. And to tell me, somebody that don't even know, I don't think I ever heard a Japanese rock band. To me, all real rock bands was from Canada, US, or UK. Ignorant me, of course. This was ignorant me back in the days. This was the beginning of my channel, the start of my channel. And I was like, the greatest of all time. Are you crazy? And as time went on, I started getting convinced. I was like, wow, wait a minute. And it's crazy how I fell in love with this band, and I kept asking myself, I'm falling in love with this band, but I can't even understand what the hell they say, but they sound so fucking hard. And I was like, whoa, maybe they are goats, man. And I started, and now here I am, and I'm comparing them to the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. And I'm looking back, and I'm thinking all this shit back. All this shit is like, I'm thinking about it, this whole journey, this whole story. And I'm like, wow, it's crazy how you go from 0 to 100 in just a couple of months. And you learn to admire a band like this and a group like this, them as a group, them as human beings. And then this documentary is so important because it's like the icing on the cake, where you actually see what they should have a documentary to Baby Metal. They should have a documentary to Love Bites. I would love to see that, because after on One OK Rock, I would love that. I would love that, a documentary based on all of them, how the band was formed. If it's out there, guys, please send me the link. Please send me the link. Anything remotely close to that, please send me the link, because it's so important. Because when you actually, these are artists that you don't really understand all the lyrics all the time. You barely understanding them. I'm going to speak for myself. Barely understanding them. So I appreciate the passion. I appreciate the way they play. This is all that I'm getting. And I appreciate that. But knowing the backstory behind all that, you learn to value it. I mean, it's so much of a difference. And I'm going to say, when I look at Saiki, every time I look at Saiki, and now every time I'm going to look at all the other band members, Kanami, the backstory, their backstories, their trials and tribulations get stuck on you. It's crazy, guys. I could keep going on and on, but like I said, anything documentary, anything close to this, remotely to this, to any bands, guys, or anything BAND-MAID, anything Japanese rock, send it my way, guys. Send that all my way. I'm gonna stop because I could keep going on and on forever, guys. Guys, you already know, man. Subscribe. I like to thank everybody for taking the time to watching this video. It's definitely from the bottom of my heart. It's an honor to have you watch this video. Have you watch me watch this video and go over it with me. Like I said, any comments, guys, any feedbacks, please make sure you keep it respectful. Any requests, please make sure you send them my way. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. In the meantime, peace, love, and God bless.